talking for a second.
I am not talking yet. How loud am I? I'm very loud.
You're very loud to me.
La 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 la.
Still loud.
Talking. Yeah, I'm not turning myself down on the input. I'm turning myself down on my own stream, so you will not hear any difference.
Turn. We definitely need to replace this GIF. It's for the email. It's too big. Takes too long to load and doesn't run well. Definitely do that when it gets here.
Yeah, I guess you could make it lower resolution, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Jeff, we need you to try to downres this GIF if you have the tools for it. Or something along the lines. Something. This GIF is too big. It's breaking. It like
My
lags.
gift is too big.
It lags my computer and completely like brings my laptop to a halt basically.
Where is it?
It's the GIF that you posted in.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can take
it's
care of
the
that.
same one. Downres that to a size that is maybe a little. The problem is, I don't even know how big this thing is. It doesn't look. But maybe it's just too. Probably just because I, record on a 4K screen, so it's way bigger than it needs to be. Easy to downres it without destroying its quality. That's fucking worse.
Where the hell did I put it?
Yeah, you could probably cut that size by like a quarter if it can maintain, if that compression like lets you maintain the like quality of the images themselves. Because it's fucking huge, that's the problem. It's gigantic.
Where? Wait, not Illustrator. You dumb shit.
So do we want to each send out a few emails so we can make it through that thing?
I've been making it through that the day when I've had time, but there are more. The hardest part is like when I'm trying to find a better way to show off oh, this thing only accepts a fucking PDF. So then I'm screwed when I'm trying to show them the game in a nice way.
A PDF will take a video though. Do we want to make a version with a YouTube or like a video file?
We definitely need to make a YouTube video regardless of us playing the game.
Yes, I have been saying that for a long time.
Yeah. No one has disagreed. I think we just haven't done it. We've played the game plenty of times, but I'm guessing none of those are.
I mean, it's
suitable.
I could loop through those and find the very best moments, but the best 2 minutes we'll ever get is if we drink and play.
I don't think we have to drink, but I guess that means we have to wait till the weekend.
Yeah.
We could.
I think that's worth it, and it will be fun.
Also, some of these places just don't have publisher links or anything, so I had no idea where to submit.
Alright, that one should be like twice as small. Even more size-wise. The one that's in the one you have now is 8.5 megs. The one I pasted into Heartlamp is 2.7. So
I don't actually see it in Heartland yet.
I don't know. Push enter. Didn't push enter. That'll do it.
That helps. Alright, let's try that. Save image. Swap that one out. This one. Yeah, I can't even tell the difference at all in quality when I shrink it down to a size that's like viewable.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try that. Template this up. I did do the thing with one person, with one group, which I was telling myself don't do this, but I did it. Where I accidentally sent it to them without updating the name.
Whoops.
But I'm sure it's not that uncommon, and also it happens.
If you want to break out the ones that are still on that list that aren't sent to yet, I can start sending some out to you right now.
Yeah, I'm starting
Fuck,
to
I
go
keep
through 'em,
drawing these bug people.
You can do it if you want. I don't mind submitting them. It just takes a second. It takes like it can take anywhere between like 5 minutes to 10 minutes for each publisher, depending on their website setup.
We should split it
Maybe.
up then. That's a lot of work for one people to do like 20 of those. One person. To do like 20.
Some are, to be fair, actually some are like 3 minutes because they are just like it is literally just copying and pasting an email. But some of them have like submission pages and shit that you have to fill out.
But maybe what we should do though is like for the I guess you're saying put it in either way, but like at very least do around this weekend and just try and like play until we're satisfied that we got some good footage basically, and then put that at least in the PDF one, and then we'll send the PDF one to, or maybe the PDF one just becomes our default then, and we use just the new GIF that Jeff has made for the in the email for that grabbiness part of it.
Yeah, we can play around with whatever. But for now, I'm just gonna submit to things that don't require the email, or sorry, the PDF. I did do a couple. Some of them were like, hey, if PDF doesn't work for you, just submit a text message with a link to where you want us to look at it, which was nice. But that was only like one that did that. Alright, let me make sure I have this here. Alright. Hooded Horse Games, I have submitted the pitch for. Who's next? Indie Arc. Oh, they did Peglins. Good one. So many of these websites are shit. Just like way too. This website is it has gigantic tiles and like, I don't want to move through it, but it's fine. I can make it work. But like, man, a game publisher websites you'd think would have a better online, like a better website.
I feel like any website that's not also a social media platform nowadays is just like, it gets so little traffic that it's just
one
that sort of
cares.
Squarespace ass looking thing every single fucking time.
This is Squarespace, but if Squarespace had like a slider to zoom on everything up to like 100%. Everything is huge. These gigantic tiles.
I have an issue on one of my account on one of my like Google. Oh shit! I did that on the wrong layer, didn't I? On one of my Chrome accounts, on one of my Google accounts, where like for whatever reason, only on Twitch, everything is huge, and no matter what I do, it will never resize correctly. So
What are you doing it
on Chrome with my
your tablet or phone?
My computer.
Oh, never mind. So one thing you can do is go to Twitch, and I'll walk you through a possible fix once you're there, because it'll be easier next. No, I don't think that this is permanent, so I might not know the fix. But let me submit this pitch real quick.
Or actually, it's not even giant. Like, it's hard to explain. It's just all fucked up.
Well, can you stream it? These guys could be a good one to look. Let's see.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, that looks weird. Hit F12. You see that button at the top left of that new window that looks like a computer and a phone? Click that. No, interesting. Click it again. I was just seeing to fix it. Just setting it to mobile mode would fix it, but it doesn't. It looks like you have like the JavaScript shit turned off. Like you don't allow JavaScript shit. Check that you're updated. Go to settings or whatever the fuck it is and check and make sure.
I mean, would that affect? Because on my other account, it's fine. Would that be a Chrome level thing?
No, that should be that should be a Chrome level thing. So so it's fine there. Interesting. So go to settings. You can close that that developer toolbox. And type in at the top JavaScript. Okay, one of those. I can't see. That's a really annoying result thing. What's that? Start site setting. Yeah. JavaScript. Click on that. Sites can use it. You already had it. Okay.
Doesn't really matter. I always use it from my other account anyway. This is the account with the Twitch linked to it, so it doesn't.
It's just interesting why it's not working yet.
Yeah,
this is the only other thing I could think
started
of.
one day, and although like actually maybe it's just like that for everything. No.
No. So go one more time. Go to Twitch and refresh it, and go back to Twitch page itself. You have to close the tab, yeah. And then before you refresh, hit F12, and we'll see if there's anything in the console logs.
So there's all these errors.
Yeah. We'll hit the console first. There you go. Clear that out. It's the big stop thing that looks like a stop box on the left, towards the top left. Yeah, that one. Alright, and then refresh that. Refresh the page entirely. So sick. I'm reading. Let me just do that on your other account and see if you get those errors. There are a bunch of errors still there. Just go to console tab and then do the same thing. And now refresh. Similar errors.
The only thing I could think, the difference between this page and that is that I'm logged into Twitch automatically on this. This is it's the same email, Google email associated with this. There is no Twitch email.
Oh, you know, here's one more thing you can do. Yeah, go to the other guy. Hit Control Shift Delete, I think it is. Alright, and then if you're cool, clear your browsing history for this. Do you have other things that you are worried about here?
Just my, I don't want to lose my whole download.
You don't have to do your download history. It's really just the cookies, I think, is what we're looking for specifically. Like the stuff you're logged into. Cause like maybe if there's some weird fucking Twitch setting that you can force that the page is remembering. You also will want to clear cached images and files and stuff. But alright, now try reloading it. Nope, just fucking busted.
It must be something to do with the fact that I'm not logged in.
Even then, though, there's something weird about it. Like, this is super weird for a website to act this broken.
Yeah, I just turned it on one day and it was like this.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't cause me any issue, but it is weird. But,
oh wow, this website is terrible.
Here, send me some emails. And are we sending this all out from the same address? Well, I was gonna say this last time too, but the meeting ended before I said it. Was for the so this Thursday you said we'll get the company the Heartlamp domain email, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we right now? This is going out from your personal email.
Yeah, right now.
That's fine. I guess this first guy.
I mean, I'll keep an eye on it and stuff, and it is a shame that some of these will go there, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. It does make us look a little bit more
once we get that other email, we'll want to switch it over to a more like I liked that it was you know, it sounded like a company email and not like a personal email.
Yeah, it is it will literally be a company email. I set up a company workspace for us.
But for sending stuff out tonight, though, I don't want to send from another different email.
No, just let me send it from mine. It's fine. I have templates up. The easiest thing we could do is just go through and maybe like proof so I'm at IndieArc right now. I'm working on IQ Publishing. If you want to help, go through the others and make sure those links are accurate. So I usually start by hitting the link to submit, and a lot of times that's wrong, or like the email might be out of date. So I start by their website at the publisher info / how to submit column, and I check that to see if it's if there are other ways that they want you to submit instead. So if you do that work, then that will be super helpful. Well,
all right, let's try and figure out how to do this from tablet. Okay, why does this not do anything? Okay. Just gonna do this from computer, or I can scroll
Just
up.
finished up IQ Publishing. I'm moving on to Irregular Corporation. So you can do the next one with that.
Alright, where's this list?
ePay Policy is the fast and easy way to collect and send insurance payments. Through your dashboard, you
Oh wait, this is that. Alright, okay, it's this tab. Are you Anonymous Unicorn?
I don't know how to answer that.
Someone is
I
in
don't
this
think so.
sheet called Anonymous Unicorn.
I'm probably that probably is me technically too, because
You're a regular corporation, you said. And you need me to do
yeah,
what? Go make sure that the link works?
go through for every one and try to find the actual email address or link. Like for example, a regular corporation right now, their website is not accurate. So I have no way of confirming that their website has no way to actually submit anything. And I have no way of confirming that their email is accurate because their contact page doesn't work. So is that because they are in business, not in business anymore? I have no fucking idea. This might be one I skip because I can't find the way to submit, and I can't confirm that the email address here is the actual email address.
Yeah, this one just says what we're looking for in a game. Something special.
Oh wow, yeah.
And the contact page is just not there. It says sorry, page not found. I'm gonna skip. There is an email there, but I don't want to be reaching out to a random email that I haven't confirmed. If you can find an email on them, feel free. I'm gonna move on to
looking.
the Iterative Collective. Sounds safe.
Sounds like
I
a
love
real thing.
yeah. The Iterative Collective takes a lot of money from us, though. Looks like they just have their publishing terms. Before return on investment, it's a 20-80 split, which I guess is fine.
Whatever, we could talk about it with them. It's not locking us into anything.
Better to get the experience of pitching than.
And you're going down, so next would be Casito Games.
There's one, actually, Chris, is a great one for you to do. Do the Iterative company or collective.
Okay.
It's an online forum, it's not an email.
Okay.
Here, I'll email you the updated language I've been using. I updated it even a little bit more, but it is mostly from ChatGPT.
Alright.
Here's the pitch email, so it should have basically everything you need.
You're emailing this to the Heartlamp email?
Yeah, Heartlamp. Yeah. And just remember to use my email address when you're putting it in. So SullivanML299@gmail. I'll put that in Discord so that you can just copy.
He didn't send the unupdated thing with "Dear, replace this dummy," did you? Oh, that'd be so funny.
No, I sent that to you, but I put that in after I accidentally sent the. I sent someone one company the name of another company, which is worse in my opinion. I think it would be funny if they. I think it would be better if they had solved the "Dear, replace this dummy." Because at least that would make them laugh and not just think, oh, this guy really didn't try very hard. To be fair, it's hard to fucking send these out like, you know, in the 20 minutes I have before work and the 40 minutes I have after grabbing my lunch after eating my
So
lunch.
you sent me two emails. What is there any real
The
difference?
most recent one there is a slight difference in in some of the wording. If you want to just copy and paste from there. Otherwise, feel free to just write up whatever you
I don't
want,
even know if how much of this will directly translate into this form, but we'll see.
Yeah, just in case. I've been trying to basically just copy and paste when I can. Also, if they have the I updated the booking page language and I like it a lot better. So if they have a place for you to mention like, hey, you can book a session with us, feel free to use that language because I think it's funny.
Where the fuck? There we go.
And I can't figure out where it is right. But it's in there.
Are we going Heartlamp Studios or just Heartlamp?
Heartlamp Games is what I've been saying. Heartlamp Games. I've been capitalizing the H and the L, but I'm realizing that I don't do that in this email, but don't think it really matters. For now, I'll just skip the ones that let you do an online form, and I'll come back to them if you don't have time. But I'll just focus on the email ones for now. I just put another one that lets you do the online form in the Discord.
Jeff, what makes the graphical style stand out? That's a question on this form. It has a classical comics pop art.
Comic style pop art, yeah.
What makes the game deep? That's an interesting question on this form.
Yeah, the forms take way longer than the fucking email address. Sending the emails. There's a lot, like basically infinite amount of combinations of things, right? Limited only by your imagination.
Yeah, that's what I'm going exactly with that. I'm going, the game is a blank canvas. Game is blank canvas.
Is there a way to type out like text through text, do the like hands up above and out to the side thing?
I'm not sure how it'll be formatted on the form. It may just look like a bunch of gibberish. The game is deep.
Yeah. Sammy and I have been watching Mythic Quest, which was pretty good.
Ah man, did I talk about that when you were around? Did you hear about that
You
from me?
mentioned it once, but but not recently.
I thought you would.
I had remembered you had mentioned it, so I.
If anyone would like it, I think it would be you.
no.
It's got
Very good.
Are you halfway through season 2 yet?
We're all the way caught up.
Okay, halfway through, because like I think season 1 is fine. Season 2 is amazing. Season 3 is still pretty good, but like it really sets off when you get the writer's backstory.
Yeah, I mean so season 2 that is like when I was like, oh, I didn't realize that they could do this they were gonna do this kind of depth. Like they're more than just, and It's Always Sunny, but for gamers. And it's not It's Always Sunny. That's like.
No, it's a more classical sitcom than Always Sunny, but I do like the I also really my favorite episode in the first season was the one with Nick from New Girl in it, where it was just a totally
that was
side
great.
story.
That was the episode. So I couldn't remember if that was first or second season, which is what I was saying. But that was the one where after it was over, I had said to Sammy, I was like, I didn't expect them to be able to do this kind of episode, and that was really good. And they have a really great way of working all of that stuff in, and like referring to older episodes and seasons and interesting things like that from older episodes without like explicitly reminding you, hey, remember when this happened?
Yeah,
I like that. I appreciate that. They trust me to remember it.
Yeah, it was. If they hadn't been for that one episode in season 1, I probably would have not continued on to season 2. But I was like, I want to see one of those, outside of the regular story type episodes. So I'll just keep watching. And then it happens, and then I almost forgot that it was I didn't rewatching it, because I've rewatched that episode, those 2 episodes a bunch of times now. I'm like, oh duh, they tell you right from the beginning this is the backstory guy, and the episode is called Backstory. But when I first watched it, I did not realize till the end, and it was like a little twist for me for not paying attention. But I liked it better that way. I was like, this is great. And then and also just the whole thing that I wanted to do, if Stripped had a theme of art and commercialism, art and commerce, and the stories those create. That is very much a huge theme of that show, and I really like where they go with it a lot of the times. And they ask questions that they don't have answers. Another good episode in season 1 is the Nazi one. They're like, what do we do with the Nazis?
Yeah. Also, the time to penis. Also.
Yes. It gets just enough right about games and gaming culture. I thought it was gonna drive me nuts. This is gonna be exactly the type of show I can't watch because I'm gonna pick it apart. But
no, it seems to have a healthy reverence for the.
Yes, it sees it as an art form,
doesn't take itself too seriously in that sense too. They're not trying too hard. They know the things that are annoying with it, with gaming culture too, and sort of use that to their advantage.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
very good.
Also the likening of games. I also think that series of episodes with the backstory guy likens games, where games are as an art, as a storytelling. So CW, right? It likens where games are as a storytelling art form to where pulp science fiction was, which I think is a really good comparison. It's just so good in the ways it draws comparisons. I also just love the science fiction writer, the banter between the 3 of them, and the whole what the girl says. It has to be, it can't just be a change the robot horses thing. Do you remember that line?
I was waiting for a moment to bring that up. Of just why would they be horses? Because they're robot horses.
Right. But we already have cars. The future has to be unexpected and inevitable at the same time. And I just thought that was, and that. I feel like that's kind of where games are too. It's just, it's so good.
Well,
series of episodes.
there are the two types of games, and they actually clearly make the other type, like the other type of game where you don't have to think about it too much.
Right.
Like they make the monetized one where, like, okay, yeah, you just have a cool robot horse, that's it, and people will buy that
Yeah.
because they want to. But games as a medium as a whole uh, are in the place where, like, no, you do have to think about that, and that is if you're doing like a deeper single player experience, story narrative driven thing, then yes, all that stuff matters. Much like a sci-fi novel.
Yeah, yeah. So I've never seen a sitcom deal with the series like talk about art in such an in-depth way, and let alone to do it about games. I was very pleasantly surprised by that show.
Yeah. And just like it is, they like the Web3 stuff, right? Like, oh, that could have been really annoying to listen to and hear about, but it is so appropriate to have Ian be super into Web3.
Yeah.
This whole office is Web3.
I was wondering what they would do with the NFT stuff and everything, and that a new season is coming soon, so I wonder if the all the games layoffs stuff will be in there, because I feel like
they touched on that a little
bit
in this and at the start of season 4, which is what we're watching right now.
I also just started season 4. I think the last thing that they said about the industry that I remember is like David or whoever Cricket's character is like
we lost a lot of good people because we fired them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But the thing that
we lost a lot. It's been a hard year. We lost a lot of good people this year because we fired them.
Yes. So maybe that stuff had happened when that stuff was written, because like the timestamp that I remember was he was like, God, thank God there's not another pandemic. Although we did great during that, like something like that.
It's really good. I really like that show.
This is my answer for the gist of my answer for what makes the game deep. The game is a blank canvas. It is as deep, funny, or thought-provoking as what the players bring to it. And like my next sentence is going to be something to the effect of like, and we're trying to attract artists. Like we're trying to attract the audience, intended audience is an artistic.
Yeah, and also like, I don't know if it's worth like trying to sneak this in some way, but like the game style could easily change based on what sticker packs we support in the future. Right?
Yeah,
like,
I thought about mentioning the sticker packs and the
like,
aesthetic part. Like it has a classical comic / pop art aesthetic for the default content. I guess I hate the word content though. But yeah, but the sticker packs actually make it so that
the art style can basically be tailored to the artists making the package. And also like it would be cool if like as part of those sticker packs we sold overlays for the panels and shit too. Like they came with the
that would be a good thing. I also thought I was thinking when I was doing trying to come up with my own pack, like I was like, actually I would kind of like it if the backgrounds for the panels in mine was default black and the characters were default white, and then and with no outlining. I moved away from that though eventually.
We could achieve that effect through shading, through a shader. Basically a negative shader. We could totally achieve that through just the shader on the panel itself. We wouldn't even need it to be to be on a per sticker basis or whatever, just whatever the camera is rendering on the panel.
Alright, what makes the graphical style stand out? It has a classical comic / pop art aesthetic by default. We also intend to partner with artists to make sticker packs, and each one will have a unique aesthetic. Brought to it by the art. And by the artist. What makes the game deep? The game is a blank canvas. It is deep, is as deep, funny, or thought-provoking as what the players bring to it. The intended audience and collaborators are intended to be artists of all types. I need to reword that. The intended. The only thing I don't like about these answers is it feels like I'm dancing around the question a little bit by saying like, but it is the kind of the strength of the game, honestly. Further assets, that's a better word than content.
This place literally just links to their Steam developer page.
Hmm.
I don't think this is on. Let's try to figure it out. Moving on. Meridian 4. So many of these are like just 404 errors too.
I'm probably thinking too much about these answers. He said shotgun these, so. Alright, I have fiddled with this language enough. Let us. Not showing me like that a link is going to be made into a link, but so the Google Docs link is, it looks like HTTPS docs Google presentation blah 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 blah, right? A bunch of
Yeah,
numbers.
with a bunch of garbage. Yeah, you can. If you right click copy link address, it's
They do want a
https
gameplay video.
docs.google.com/presentation/d/
And we are sure that this presentation is set to public and all.
Yeah, it's set to viewer only. If you use the link from the email I sent you.
Alright, so link to gameplay video is the only thing we're missing. Do we
Unfortunately, do not have one right now.
I'll just put gameplay video coming soon. Oh no, it just automatically puts HTTP. I can't even
Yeah, I don't
erase
think
it.
they want you to put anything else there. We just don't have one. We'll just have to
That's fine. Alright.
let it be that.
Submit. Thank you, your submission has been received. Alright. Give me another form one if you found one.
It's the one in the Discord.
280 character limit on this thing this time. Man, okay. 280 characters is not a lot. I'm gonna have to pick like a single bit out of this. Maybe actually just the Stripped is a fast-paced party game, blah blah blah. Strategy subgenre is a optional. I guess this is or no, are these optional? They have this asterisk, but it doesn't
One
say.
of them might be, that one might be, it might say like, hey, we're looking for strategy games, but we're interested in seeing anything. I don't remember.
I need to put something there. It won't let me move forward. I don't know what to put for strategy subgenre.
When I've had things force me to do that, I put like builder. If that's a thing. Builder or anything that is like creative, but it's possible that they're just like not gonna be interested in us, and if it's too hard, they're definitely only strategy games, then we can just move on.
I'm just gonna put NA, not applicable.
You're allowed to type in there, or just
yeah, you're allowed to type in there.
Just type in party game.
Pitch deck, copy link, boom. Alright.
I did Paradox. I'm at Paradox Interactive right now. I just submitted for them. Feel free to. I'm working on Prismatica now, which is that doesn't seem to exist anymore.
Infinite DLC mod.
Prismatica may no longer exist. Their website doesn't, at least.
All right.
Sekai Games is not relevant either. They're just a localizer.
So this will not let me submit this without having a actual link to somewhere for the video. I'm just gonna put the link to the pitch deck again.
No, I mean, I wouldn't lie to them or whatever. Just like, I guess you could, but like when that happens, I'm just like, fuck it. I'll move on. I'll resubmit this once we have a video. I think it'd be better to do that than to like force our pitch through. That's unfortunately part of the game. Sometimes it just doesn't.
Alright, leave that one in the list then, I guess.
I have no way of editing this list also. It's not editable to me, so it's not gonna be super easy to tell who we've gone through. I could probably pick it out now.
Well, we really just need to know who to leave on for the next one. So
Yeah.
do you have any that you would submit once you had a video?
No, most of them. Let me see here. Most of them were optional. I don't think I have any that I remember, at least. So, but if you think that this other place is a good fit for us, then make a note of it.
I mean, it's the strategy gameplay, so I'm tempted to just say whatever, shotgun it, like put whatever link
Yeah,
there
fine.
and shotgun it out, because it's, you know. Although, you know what? Maybe for now, I could just make a little Twitch clip of us playing.
That's up to you. Make it something good.
I hate to do it because ideally we're just gonna redo this very soon, but whatever. It's fine.
If it is a bug, it's a bug with the WebGL build, which is the worst case scenario.
You don't get it in your editor when you're fake playing from another.
Wouldn't allow it, but what if the domain is where the
I don't know. What's the last comic anyone can remember?
I can't remember any of them. Unless we copy them. The domain is
You know, if I go far back enough, I bet I made some of the thumbnails. Comics. I think.
okay. Yeah, I'm not double checking on here. Okay, that's good at least. So I'm only checking on That's a good one. Did when and
I'm here. Did it.
good. The same joke.
Alright, here's
But
a
this
pretty
one's
good one.
better, way better.
It's also got you you explicitly saying that my joke is just better than yours, so. Although this is back when we had the coins in it, and they look so messy.
Yeah, I feel like we should have a modern version of it, somewhat modern.
I could cut off
Because
before it
that-
gets to the like I could just show the presentation around and it's not that different. It's fine. It's a good reaction from us is the
Yeah, but that's gonna be the first thing people see, most likely,
I
and
guess
I
it
want
does
them to
in
see the new
theirs does
beautiful game.
yeah, it does say
Just kidding.
um
The same joke, but this one's better, way better. I'll take a screenshot of that one when it comes. If everyone get their hands out of the way when it showed as the winner, someone screenshot it.
I'll clip this as a backup. I don't want to use it for this form specifically because it's saying like show the gameplay, and this is really just the presentation, so you're not seeing it used as a creation tool, really. Actually, wait, maybe I can capture all that. No, I would need to do this as a highlight, actually, so I can jump around a little bit.
Here's another one where it's a form. Oh, actually, that's the last one. The rest of these I've done.
Yeah, this one actually, I had hoped to show all of our comics so that they could get an idea, but this was before the word bubbles were even in.
Yeah, I think we should use something from a more recent, for sure, more recent session. Problem is we haven't had a session that was probably recorded in a
Yeah,
little
I
bit of
wasn't at
time.
the most recent one
Last
that was non-bug fixing focused.
Yeah, this one worked pretty well. There were some minor bugs, but mostly just the stickers that are in between panels not showing on the display. But we've known about that. All right. Well, I did most of it. It's just basically we got all these except for I didn't do for fucking what is it? Epic. games. Because I figured that is just a waste of my time. There's no way
I don't know.
we're gonna get their attention.
Who
Everyone
cares?
probably
Just
pitches to them.
I'll do the epic one.
I can't. Well, the part of the problem is I couldn't even fucking find it.
Hmm.
I can't. Like, it's not easy to find. I didn't want to waste my time trying to find the. They're on here, but there's no clear like pitch your game here thing. If you can find it, feel free. All right, but that's I did do a quick googling, and it did. People have reported like
the same
that
joke.
they
But this one's better,
have
way better. I'll take a screenshot
some
of that one when it
publishers get
comes
back
up.
with
Everyone
them
get their
within like
hands
2
out of the way
weeks.
when it showed
Others
as the winner.
took 4 months to get back to them.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
It is unfortunate
it
that
sounds like
there's
it's
no
strange.
fucking way to make. Oh wait, or is there?
It's good.
The same joke. But this one's better, way better. I'll take a screenshot of that one when it comes up. Everyone get their hands out of the way when it showed as the winner.
It's good.
The same joke. But this one's better, way better. I'll take a screenshot of that one when it comes up. Everyone get their hands out of the way when it showed as the winner. So better. I'll take a screenshot of that one when it comes up. Everyone get their hands out of the way when it showed as the winner. Someone screenshot it. Showed as the winner. Someone screenshot it.
Actually, I think I have a little bit of me fiddling around. Into the last one. Let's see here.
It's good.
The same joke. But this one's better, way better. I'll take a screenshot of that one when it comes up. Everyone get their hands out of the way when it showed as the winner. Someone screenshot it.
Alright. I do think there's some value in that clip, but let's go back. Find something from.
The domain is where the email will be run.
This one's got my ugly face in it. Oh. My hair looks dumb.
I submitted the one for the last one, so I'm gonna. My only worry with submitting a Twitch stream too, I guess it's not that big deal, but they may think like, oh, so you're trying to like promote this on Twitch, which we aren't.
I
But
mean,
guess
one look
it's
at my channel and
just
they'll
knowledge.
see, I guess it does open up the entire channel to them. That is a thing. Like, they could go back through any of my videos, theoretically. But I can make it a YouTube clip, actually. And all my YouTube videos are delisted. I don't edit them, so any personal information is still technically in those videos.
Alright. That's every publisher on that list that has a submittable thing has been submitted.
Right on.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna call it there for now. I'll probably take the next few days off a bit. Just given how busy I was all this week, last week and the weekend. Spent a lot of time working on this thing.
No worries.
So
I
just to recharge my batteries a bit, and then I will jump back into more bug fixes starting probably the weekend.
yeah, the two things I would like to work on. So I will try and get a little clip here. Not sure if I'll insert it into this video. Yeah, well, before we end this meeting, are we okay with me, sir, inserting a? Damn, this one was good, but I had to type the word "fuck you, cops" in the middle of it.
I just can't help myself.
It was part of the joke.
Like the 90% of the 90% of these clips get rejected for that exact reason.
But if I could find a clip of just putting together a comic. Problem is the Twitch clip maximum length is 1:30, and I can only jump around. Like it has to be a consecutive 1:30. I can only jump around if it's a video that's still in my feed, and they only last in there for a week. So I don't really
I mean,
have
we
much
can
to
just
go
try
off
to
of.
sit down. I don't think it's that important for this one publisher. Let's just either add them to a list and publish it and reach out to them next week, and then just plan on playing it this weekend. I think is fine. I already sent a publisher an email with the wrong name on it, so I don't think.
Well, here, actually, how about this? Do we have a link to just the GIF that Jeff made? I'll put that in.
Yeah,
It
I thought
shows
about
gameplay.
that, doing like that too, but we need to host it online. It's like it needs to be a link, and we don't have that somewhere.
Jeff, can you throw that up on a Google thing somewhere so that I could just link it here? It just says link to video, ideally showing gameplay. If it's a GIF showing gameplay, I think that'll be sufficient.
I mean, can you just at that point just do the one from the Google Slides?
Yeah.
Like copy that GIF out and put it somewhere, and then save it and save that somewhere.
Yeah, we're okay. Copy. Oh, thanks. Or save to keep, I guess. This is like trying to save it to my Google account. I guess it's fine. Saving it to my notes. Delete. Delete. Alright, we'll just put this on a Google Drive, I guess.
Can you just like put it on a page on our website that they can just link it, that you can just link it to?
I was just gonna put it on the Google Drive and link to that, and I can't seem to figure out how to actually save the GIF from the PowerPoint, so I was just gonna use the one panel one in the Discord, but maybe I shouldn't.
I'm looking for the.
No, I think the one from
the
the PowerPoint
full
would be
one.
the
I
ideal one if you could.
don't know where
pull
the
up
hell
that
I
one.
put it. Oh, I emailed it to myself. You can get it from there.
If you just want to email that
Yeah.
to Heartlamp.
Right.
Marcus, do
Alright.
you want to do that blind game jam or no?
What weekend is it?
It's this whole month, I think Dave was saying.
I could do something with it if you want.
I
It
mean,
depends. If you think you're gonna dedicate a lot of time to it, then just do it in Game Maker. But if you think you're only gonna do a little bit of it, then I'll participate and do it in Unity.
I mean, it's up to
Um,
you. I could do it in. I'll just do it if you're doing it in Unity. I'll do it in Unity. I want to do it. I'll do it in Unity. I just figured you've been working on Stripped a lot. You could use an Amnesia Fortnite. Hence that is the Double Fine term for when they do a in-house game jam to forget about the things that they've been working on so much.
yeah, I wouldn't mind swapping over to something new, taking a little bit of a breather
Get your
from
creative
strip.
juices renewed.
Um, while we have these publishing things going, I still want to fix the mostly the screenshot camera stuff and get the screenshots in for the display round. But after that,
I do want to
will
like
feel free to give
mock
that.
up a score screen, but mostly, and I want to fix the
Yeah, we still have
animations for
infinite.
the toolbar. I do.
Oh, and animations for the popsicle stickers.
Yeah, that stuff needs to be fixed too. But like the highest priority things that I would need your help for would be like a polish pad. I do eventually want to do a thing where we just go through the game experience from start to finish, and we just say, hey, this could be better here, and change it right on the fly right there, and then that's it. And then also I'm still pushing very strongly for pre-populated word bubbles, like some button somebody could press to pre-populate something so they don't have to write their setup
Yeah, I don't
or
mind trying to add something like that. That's fine.
um,
We need a font button too for the word bubbles.
I think the fonts
Having
should
more
just
fonts.
have like each word bubble should have a font or something.
You don't want to allow them to mix and match. I guess that's fair. Like if
I
we
think
could have a
it gets too granular then, I think.
yeah
Like you're gonna want
yeah,
like
you're
the
probably
big POW font for the Starburst one.
yeah. We can definitely start like that. Start and if people say if we hear people saying if people play the game and they say hey we wish we could mix and match fonts then we could add that later. It's pretty easy to add, but you might be right. Like the cognitive load in this game is high,
Yeah.
so
we
we want to
also
limit the choice when possible.
we don't need the mirror button for the word bubbles. We really don't. We thought it'd be funny for one Satan joke, but like we really don't need the mirror button for those. So we could put another button there that's like here's to switch between the fonts and colors within this word bubble type. But I don't think you should be able to put any font in any word bubble type if that makes sense. So I'm sort of like the middle of you two. Did you email that, Jeff?
Did
Um,
Heartlamp Games, right?
yes, yeah, yes, I see.
All right, I'm gonna call it there for the night.
Alright.
I got my monster manual today.
Right
Yeah, go look at
on.
all the pretty monsters.
But yeah, when are we D&Ding, Jeff?
Oh, yeah, I gotta finish writing that. Yeah, I don't know. It's hopefully soon.
All right.
We've been working. I don't mind waiting if we're like since we're working on stripped and stuff, but we are now at a point where we can take a little bit of a break.
Also, if we want to take a total break from games one weekend to like not make any games and just do and also not have a big long D&D campaign. I wouldn't mind DMing that other system one that you do, Jeff, where it's just like it's based on sevens and it's like really more free flowing, like role play
Dungeon
focused.
World.
Dungeon World. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
doing one of those to tide us over.
I can put like all of the TTRPG PDFs I have in a zip and put it in Discord because I have a few.
Ooh. All right. I'm calling it. I'll see you guys in a bit, but let me know if you guys want to do the recording. I can do that whenever.
I think we
For
should do
the-
that this weekend if we can. But
Alright.
let's see who's around.
All right. Later.
Later.
Catch you later.
Alright, I have this file. It is uploading. And I just need to. My God, why does it take so long? Okay. Show file location. Share. Anyone with link as viewer. Copy link. And then let's go back over here. Regular or iterative collective, right? Or no, this is Casado. Casado. Sure it goes. Is this the big one? It's taking a minute to load.
Yeah, do you want me to send the small one too?
Send the small one too, if you would. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Just if it takes a minute to load on my computer, it's not going to load on the
yeah.
laptop very quickly. It's like 20 seconds. That's not the worst thing, but still, we don't want seconds working against us.
Yeah.
Choosing what to buy? Hard.
I'll just forward you the whole
Checking
email.
out with
What am I
Venmo?
doing?
Easy.
Alright, I just got it. So it is the one.
This is the one that's parentheses 1 is the smaller one, I think.
Okay. Yeah, 555 kilobytes.
Yeah.
Show in folder. We'll rename to. Alright, throw that on the drive. Share. Copy link. Oh no, share. Just share. I noticed there was 3. Is there a middle-sized one?
No, I think one of them is either a video or a picture or something. Oh, third one is my email signature.
Okay. It is small to the point that the text is
no.
illegible, which is
There's a video. Yeah.
which is maybe fine if they're just looking for the.
Well, this was the one that I had to like do in. I had to convert online because it was so long.
Let me see.
But I mean, like, there's a video there also. If
Oh,
you
there's an
wanna-
actual video. Okay.
Yeah, there should be an MP4 there.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I see it. Let's download that and try that one. That actually went much faster than the big GIF, for whatever
Here.
reason. Yeah, this is the one. Share. Anyone with link. Copy. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. I'm just gonna also throw this in the Discord. And that should be good. And then submit. Thanks for submitting. Alright, I have a long day tomorrow, God. Working so hard for a job that I'm not gonna have in 2 months. But I will catch you later.
Alright, catch you later.